Okay, so last week on the channel, XJ Everyday, which by the way, thank you for subscribing, those of you who have subscribed, and written comments, really encouraging to me. Last week on the program, I told you about how I had to sell my 2001 Jeep Cherokee Classic down in Guatemala. But here's the secret. Between today, when I'm recording this, in 2023, which is yesterday for those of you watching this, it's been 2 years since that happened. And we came back to the States, did a little time in Tennessee. Now we're back on the West Coast, unfortunately. But fortunately, we have found another Jeep Cherokee XJ. And I'm really excited about it because it was a perfect situation. Follow me now. It was a perfect situation in my mind because it was owned by some old people who had it in their family since it was basically new. It was a company vehicle of somebody who got it when they were new. And then after the year and a half when he got a new vehicle, his brother-in-law or sister-in-law, something along those lines, they bought it and they've had it ever since then. Of course, we're back in the US, so the mileage is in the 200s. It's got about 251,000 miles on it. To be expected. It seems to run good, has some issues, which you'll see next week as we get into further videos, but so far I've put new tires on it, done some oil changing and fluiding and stuff, but I'm pretty excited because from all the ones that I was looking at on Facebook and everything, this is one of the ones that has one of the nicest interiors, and that's what it's all about to me. No, I'm just kidding. It's not all about that. But it is nice. It's probably the closest that we could have gotten to the one we had in Guatemala for the price. And here's the interesting thing. And this shows you a difference between the market here in the States versus the market in Guatemala as we take a look at the front of this 2001 Cherokee Sport. By the way, I forgot to mention, here's the difference in the market. In Guatemala, we paid and sold our Cherokee with 86,000 miles on it for $4,000 because the Cherokees just aren't that popular there, and also getting parts is a real hassle. There was one time I had to have my dad fly down from the States to Guatemala just to get me the U-joint for the front drive shaft, just to find out it was the wrong U-joint. So that's the kind of stuff we were dealing with the Cherokees in Guatemala. This one, 251,000 miles, a 2000 Sport Cherokee, 4,500 is what we paid for it. So add 150,000 miles basically, and an extra $500, and that's what the market is here in the States. So excited to share with you that we've got another one. Excited to take the journey with you. On the next few videos, we're going to be taking a look at some oil pressure stuff we've got going on. Installing a car seat in the back, because these XJs have a very interesting situation in the back, and seat belts that aren't the same as our modern seat belts. And from there, we're going to get into maybe some modifications and eventually getting it out on the beach at Pismo Beach. That is one of my things, and in the mountains here around Central California. So thank you for subscribing. Comment down below what you think of the new ride, and we'll see you next time on XJ Everyday.
I just like to say that when you say that we did time in Tennessee, it sounds like we went to jail.
Don't turn it on to me. Like, stay where you are.
Please put that in the bloopers.